welcome to the channel. I've been trying to record this. Holy fuck. Everyone's being a little loud outside on my daily walk. It's 8 in the morning right now. I've been having a lot of resistance creating this video for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna show you how we made 7 songs in a week.
Sneak past her landmine, she gon' roll ahead. Now I'm past her tan lines.
Yeah, how you can make a song in one day, something like in that realm of things. Trying not to be like, the biggest thing that I've learned from all the songs or beats I ever made is that it's okay if it's bad, it's okay if it's not good, it's okay if it doesn't have the best line ever or whatever. It's that you're continuously creating as much as possible every day, and it just kind of works itself out. It just kind of happens. And like when you try not to be perfect and you see like your art as it's just art. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been fondling around with the old guitar. I don't know how to play. I really don't. It's something with this, the fingers up here. Not really good, but I can play these basic notes. The last four or 5 days, we've made 4 songs. Not fully finished, but pretty much 4 songs, 4 ideas. So that's what I'm gonna teach you today. How to make your own music, how to make your own songs. Holy fuck! Oh shit. I do have a question. Should I make a drum kit? I've been just packing up samples, like ones that I layer and add stuff to. I've been like bouncing them and saving them. And like I have a bunch that I haven't even saved just in my beats. But I want to see if you guys would be interested in having a drum kit.
Make my music hit. This shit already exists. I know you're open. You think you're broken. Why can't you focus?
I would wake up. For whatever reason, I just like had it in my mind that I was gonna wake up and I was gonna just start working on beats and songs and kind of ideas. And what I began to notice is that I would have like, I put that intention in my mind as that's what I was gonna do the next day. And I'd wake up with these dreams. Like I would like have a dream and it would either tell me some sort of lyric or line, and then I'd kind of run with that as like the main plot for the song. So I would have some sort of dream around how the song should be, and then I'd kind of write around that. Another one, I would just like see pictures in my mind, and then like I'd made for Stronghold, it was something, I think I was doing a meditation, and it was like a guided one. It was something about already exists. So I like instantly in my head, like it created this image, and like I knew what the cover art was. And then like at first, I created the cover art before I even worked on the beat. Made the cover art, and then for lyrics like already exist was, it ended up becoming, the song ended up becoming Stronghold, but the lyrics are already exist, and that's the cover art. So I don't know, it's weird. You just kind of put the intention out there that that's what you're gonna work on, and then next one's gonna be called Autopilot. And I remember I just thought of the title and how people's your life is almost on autopilot, and like once you become more aware, you're like, wait, I have control. And that's kind of the main premise. And with everything going on in the world, I was a little upset, so I had more of an angry tone with this one. So we went this Halloween guitar type feel. And we also had, I believe, so these are actually the main ones, a halftime version. Some pedals, some chorus, and a little halftime.
Wave ride like a pirate. You know me, I'm ultraviolet. My life's stuck on autopilot. Walk down the streets, all I see is violence. Wave ride like a pirate. I'm sorry, sugar, I'm on a diet.
Yeah, the 808 for sure is absolutely below average, but it makes it work. I think even this beat could go, you could, you don't even need it. I think you could just go with the kick, hi-hat, and clap. So the project file is called X, but shortly after I'm naming it, the song title is actually gonna be iPhone X. So for this one, I just found these. I think this was the first one we actually made. I really like about this one is this sound, this ARP sound. It gives it that very like digitalized kind of like iPhone-y effect, I guess. I wish I could have. I'm gonna work on this one a little more and maybe even try to pitch it. Like I really like the computerized iPhone digital, like sad, like high pitched. I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but we play it.
Dreaming about my ex, seeing all the rest. 'Cause life is a mess. I'm conscious all the stress. I'm fiending for the next. My heart beating on my chest, cuddled in a nest.
So I love the lyrics in this one. I'm gonna change them up a little bit. So I say, I'm dreaming about my ex. I'm dreaming about my ex, seeing all the rest. We're gonna change it to sleeping with the rest. Because it's like dreaming, sleeping, rest. It's like dreaming about my ex, and then you're sleeping with the rest. But like sleeping and rest is like, it kind of has that double meaning and kind of works out. Something I really like to do, or I'm playing around with a lot, experimenting a lot, I guess I could say, is if you go here, if you click here, if you have any so you can change pitches throughout the song, and you can adjust it. Usually I like to create a one big audio file, which I'll go through maybe in the other songs that I do. But if you go to here, you can adjust the tempo, right? So see how the tempo goes from 110 to 90? My voice crack there. It goes from 110 to 90, and all you got to do is go to your. So I just took the audio of this, the same thing of all these tracks. I just bounced it all. you get this. And essentially, you click this little helix button, and then here, and then you go to speed effects, it will change. So here's how it sounds.
Feeling for the next, my heart beating on my chest. Cuddled in a nest, I'm cuddled in a nest. Dreaming about my ex, seeing all the rest. Your life is a mess, I cut loose all the stress.
I ended up reversing this, and I like it a lot. Which is cool. Let's try to. No, you're still blacked out. No, you're still blacked out. No, you're still blacked out. Chilling with Hades. I just wanna go out. You just wanna hate me. No, you're still blacked out. Chilling with Hades. I just wanna go out. You just wanna hate me. No, you're still blacked out. Trouble with the ladies. I just wanna go out. You just wanna hate me. No, you're still blacked out. Chilling with Hades. I just wanna go out. You just wanna hate me. No, you're still blacked out. Trouble with your ladies. I just wanna go out. You just wanna hate me. But yeah, I love like the intro to that. It's like right here, like when this kind of bass, the reverse bass sound comes in, and it gets like that chorus gets repeated. So I just wanna go out, you just wanna hate me. You're still blacked out, chilling with Hades. I just wanna go out, you just wanna hate me. You're still blacked out, trouble with your ladies. I just wanna go out, you just wanna hate me. Right before like the drop, you wanna take things out. Right, so we took this guitar out and then add like a very distant reverb sound. But with that said, let's go to our next song. That was song I think that was song number 4. If you notice, like I've keeping it very simple, two melodies, or progressions, I guess, and then just like pretty simple drums, nothing crazy. Yeah, and it's helped with my vocals a lot. So I think when you make music for you, like if I'm making my own song, it's a lot easier because I know I can go back in and add something. So I can record, and then I know I can add like other sounds. I guess when you're making beats for an artist that maybe you're not in the studio with, it can get, you can add too many sounds, and that's something that I do when it's just a beat. I for sure add a lot more sounds that shouldn't necessarily actually be there. Airy, it's like you'd see in Aries, but it's more like if somebody remade Aries. Lay down, we're hanging out, sort of hanging out, swinging pendulums like a lay down. Basically, the biggest way that I make lyrics, I mean, I've been writing like poetry since I was like 16. I've always kind of wrote. I like words, and but the biggest thing with songs is like I'll make the beat and then I'll just freestyle over the whole thing, and then you get good parts. And then once you find like a part or like a good part you like, it's like I'll find like 7 seconds of the 3 minutes that I like, and then I build off that. She needs permission, so subtle. Like I remember saying permission. Let's try to go in like one of these. Like these are like what I'm talking about. What, like she needs permission, my boundaries calling me back. Just listen, submissive, I want you. I'm so blissful, darling, channeling you back. Hey, channeling you back. So it has that, see how it has the same flow, it's just like the words are different. So once I get like so I had the words in there. I just had to get like the sentence structure kind of, and the flow was already there. It just needed to, clearly that didn't sound good. But that's how I do it. I just freestyle, and then I'll go, once I got like the rhythm down or the melody that I want to do, I will then write and do more takes.
Little girl inside, electron, fly away. Constant problems, I'm doing the same. I want you to run it.
Since the melody was so simple, just this like guitar, and very open, it helped with the vocal a lot, and it gave it like that very reverb, like when you finish the word it kind of kept carrying, which I really liked. I wouldn't necessarily say I have a good voice at all, but you just like kind of play around, you do enough takes, and you get something that's like on key and just sounds good, even though it like doesn't even make sense or whatever. I just get a bunch of sounds like that. Sometimes I can put it in like the verse or the hook. Normally with those sounds, the sounds that I like when I freestyle, I normally just use them as like the ear candy kind of, the ones that I reverb a bunch before the drops and kind of add like in the spaces that kind of need something. Yeah, this is another one. So I play the guitar for this one as well.
Gamer boy, call me player boy.
Pitched it down 6. And then I have this other one. So if we just take the pitch shifters off, they're really the same. I just pitched one down 6 and then pitched one up 6, so they had 2 different octaves. Simple melody on top.
Green light, fuck you in your stream light. I just need a rewrite. Why you gotta fiend twice? Red flag, I got fucking bad lag. You can't see me right, yeah. You can't see me right, yeah.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of video games lately, and I just had like, one of the titles I had in my notes was Gamer Boy. I wanted to make a song called Gamer Boy, so Gamer Boy coming Player Boy. Red flag, I've got fucking bad lag. So it's basically, I've got bad lag, so you can't see me right. You can't see me how I am because I have bad lag. And that's like pretty lit-ski. Pretty lit-ski, I would say. I like that. I'm gonna get, I am gloat. I'm goat. Juggernaut, you make my life stuff. Landmines, wow, it was actually, I just can't read shit. Okay, so this is our last one. I think that's 8, but whatever. 8, 7, 12. Oh yeah, we played the guitar on this one as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Wish me luck. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Sneak past her landmine, she gon' roll with it. Now I'm past her tan lines.
Okay, so this one's super simple as well. Really weird. It kind of has like that convoke feel. It has that guitar, and then this is something that gives it that. I think like the beginning gives it that. That just gives me like convoke vibes. For vocals, definitely like having between 2 and like 5 tracks like layered on top of each other is really important, especially if you don't have a great voice. It helps a lot with the like when you audio tune your voice. It doesn't have like that audio tune feel. It gives it more of that reverb ness. But I woke up. I had a dream, and like once I woke up, I just like this lyric came into my head. Or this line. It was just like. It was like landmines, like sneak past your landmines, now I'm past your tan lines. And I woke up and I was like, I have to work on this. And I think I played the guitar the night before, because like that's what I was going to do for the next beat. I was like, I'm just going to use this guitar for the next beat. So I immediately threw it in, played around with it, and then once I knew like the premise of, and then I just placed kind of like simpler lines to combine it all into like one hook. Typical thing I like to do is just halftime whatever melody I got. Put an amp on that. Then I EQ'd out the main melody, like the high end during the verse. More the merrier, falling like the leaves, sending the harriers, it's time to leave. I actually really like this part. Sending the harriers, it's time to leave. Yeah, those are just bars. They're just a bunch of bars. But the tan lines, sneak past your landmines, down past your tan lines. Big bar. That's a big bar. But the goat. So hopefully you like this video, and you tune in for more. Maybe you could subscribe. If not, I still love you if you don't subscribe. And yeah, hopefully you learned something, and let me know. What's up? What are you doing? I want to release these pretty soon. There's a couple other songs. I'm kind of working on a project right now. Let me know if I should, or I'm going to do a video on it. Okay, I'm going to do a video on the other songs, probably similar to this. Do your things. Do the things that YouTube likes you to do. Subscribe, share, comment, blah, 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 blah. Falling like the leaves, sending the harriers, it's time to leave.